Good to go, Zach. Yeah. I'm just gonna unplug my mic and mute everybody, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fuck off!
On the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken. Down at the line of scrimmage.
Good job, D. Good job, D. That's right. Let's go, D. Let's go, D. Heavy, heavy. 368.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
368.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Dalton here from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Two big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter. Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown. And that last one, that hurts. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Back to Philly. Here we go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy. Well, why do you go out and spend a 1st-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his 1st interception. You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game. But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
2 by 2. Move. Over here. Yes.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Over here, over here.
They'll run here with Balazs. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They run it with Balazs. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
There you go. 368. There you go. 368.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now out come the Bills. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's second down. Allen looks to throw on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Now Allen again. And the Dolphins rush. Gets home. Down he goes. Great job.
I'm just glad the Steelers finally got back to me during the day.
Find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led
Not
to
that
the
hard.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be down by
But most people wait
team
for
just
them.
outside
That's the
of the
freaking
30-yard
problem.
line.
They should wait.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now
And
as
then
they
never
get
gets done.
set to take
And then they
over
try
here.
and scramble
They
for
had
like last
3
minute.
points
It's like,
last time, but they didn't
no,
want
you
3
should have done it like 3
points
days
because they
ago.
were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He's got a man complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
What's up?
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Operating from the gun, Dalton. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Golden Tate from 8 yards out, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Second down, Dalton. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
From midfield here, Dalton. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Go on the ball. On the ball.
To throw on second down. Dalton. It's caught. Stills right side. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
There you go, 360.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. It outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas. All day. Whoa!
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now Balaj bulldozes past him, and the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney.
And they'll run it here. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. From midfield, here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. Throwing again. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. On play action, Allen. And this one's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Allen off the play fake. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
On 3rd down. That's Love. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Detroit! Detroit!
On first down, Allen throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. On play action, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Dalton, eluding the... And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Trent Murphy in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
368.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Flushed out right. Now he's got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, get ready for something coming left.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Golden Tate, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for Joe. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kentrell Bryce picks it. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gold with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to...
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He got 29 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Green 39! Green 39! Detroit!
To throw on 3rd down, Allen. That is caught at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the 1st. They'll give it to him up the middle. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
No. Check. Patriot.
They come out here in the eye.
Barney.
They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now this time, Allen will throw. And his throw is incomplete. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills cut into that lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. To Vecchio now to kick this one away. Here's Tate to return. What a spin. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. They go play action here on 1st down. And Stills bringing it in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On the toss, here's Balaj. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. Pushing his way inside the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They look to throw on third with Dalton.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
Gone! 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 Gone!
And here's Allen on 3rd down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well.
Yo, is that not monster formation? The 3 linemen?
Winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go.
I thought we couldn't.
2 sides to that coin.
I read the rules. I must have read the FNFL rules. No roster or no monster.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be.
Yeah, he just used it to score another. He just used it to score a touchdown.
See what they decide to do with play calling, because
the Dolphins
drive where you throw an interception. A lot
what do you mean?
The very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play
Yeah, you just used it to run up the score.
And let him fling another one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report.
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Play action. Now it's Allen. Caught on the right side by Jones. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So that one will be accepted. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
somehow that's pass interference, but I'll take it. All right.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Josh Adams punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills are in for 6. Tavecchio to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I pushed the wrong button.
The extra point attempt, it's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when it was to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they will ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special.
Yo, don't forget to post the stats.
You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it, because you really build to a crescendo. Crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into.
Yo, are you guys trying to run some 2K?
I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a...
Hey, are you guys trying to run some 2K or what?
Here in the opener. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
Yeah, I just played my... really, I just played my career.
Steelers have not switched up a defensive play the entire game. It's starting to make me a little mad. I'm not even lying. Let's see if my defense can stop this deep offense. New York Raiders too. Please pick that up, please. Thank you. I'm just. I'm just kidding.
No, hold on. It's supposed to be me. Plus I want to stream because I don't want you to think I'm moving multiple guys because I know how to move each one individually with the buttons.
Yeah, you have the same way?
Actually, I gotta post them. Did you, Bill,
That's what they were saying about you.
I'm about to.
Huh? Everything's all with the foot adjustments.
Stats.
Yeah. People don't know that you can do that. Ooh, this is for real. This is for the future, right?
I was so mad when I threw that first pick again to you.
Yeah, right at the beginning of the game.
I got